Hey guys, welcome to Swatchfest. So it's Saturday, we're gonna get our swatch on. If you're new to my channel, every Saturday we swatch 10 random polishes. I try to go straight through the rainbow and find you something red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, a glitter, a neutral, and then I have my A+ polish of the week. So basically, I pull a bunch of colors in those shades, and then whichever one is my favorite, I stick in the A+ spot, and then I put another polish back in that colors spot. So we're gonna go ahead and get to swatching because I have a lot to talk to you guys about today. This is a really kickback video, so find something to do. As I predicted, I did rip one of my nails off this week. It was happily not very painful, but my pointer finger, I was just opening the pantry door to go in and get my kid some cereal or something, I don't even know what, and the whole fingernail, I mean not the whole thing, but it came off really far down my nail, to the point where if I would have taken it straight across and squared off my nails as I often have on my channel, they would have been painfully low. So I ended up going with more of this, it's almost an almond shape, and I'm enjoying it. The only thing for me is that I'm so used to a certain look on my nail. If it's a little bit off for me, because I'm like, wait, that doesn't even look like my nails. So just preparing you, yes, I did break a nail. Don't feel bad for me. It happens to all of us. I'm just very thankful that my nail wasn't like bleeding or something. When my nails get really long, they just catch on things. And the other really nice thing about it is I have a piano performance coming up in 3 weeks. I didn't actually tell you guys about this. For Christmas, I'm performing in Oakland in an 8-hand piano concert. It's like a 40-minute concert, and we're doing it 2 times. I actually forget what night it is. I should know that. But yeah, it's just like all this Christmas music, and it's really fun, and I get to play with these other great pianists, and we're having a great time. But my left hand being so long for swatching lately, I'm just kind of like, I was kind of like, okay, well, I'll figure it out, you know, but I'm not gonna break these nails to play this song, and then they broke. So it actually works pretty well because now I have a lot more dexterity down there. So anyway, yeah, that's something fun that I've been doing lately too, is going to these practices for this performance, and I've been just having a great time with that. It's been a while since I actually had to like, not perfect a piece, because I'm never gonna say that I'm perfect at anything, but you know, try to perfect a piece. It's been really fun. So anyway, yes, short nails, let's get to swatching. So we're gonna start with red. I picked up this polish, this one, at Sally's the other day, and this is a FingerPaints polish. It's in like a new winter display. There are a bunch of, I mean, it looks like there's more new polishes than what there actually are. There's a red and a blue, which I picked both of them up, and they have this silver top, and it's not a different line from them. It's not like the gel-like line or anything, the more strengthening one. It just looks like their regular line. They've changed the brush up, which you will see. So there's a red and a blue, and then there's a silver glitter topper, and the rest of the things in there are like top coats and base coats. And so yeah, I just picked up the red and the blue, especially after I purchased the red for Swatchfest because I never have enough reds, and it rang up at $3.50. So I was like, okay, well that's cool. It's like half price right now, so I grabbed the other one the next time I was in there. So we're gonna swatch this. It's called Cubism Crimson. So I was about to say I'm not gonna swatch that collection for you in a separate video because there's really only, well, I was only interested in 2 of the polishes, but there was really only 3 to swatch. This is a beautiful kind of glowy crimson red, very delicate, like just infused shimmer. It's definitely shimmering, but it's not where you can see the particles. And they did change the brush here. The brush is actually shorter and wider, and like it's like a flat stem brush now instead. And mine actually, this brush in particular in this bottle was not cut very cleanly, so that made it extra tricky for me to paint my nails. But I was a little bit thrown off with this brush, and it deposited a ton of polish. So this was actually the messiest polish for me this week. But besides that, I did really like this polish. It's beautiful. It didn't really like wow me because it was something I'd never seen before, obviously, but I did think it was really pretty. So let's go ahead and swatch 2 coats of Cubism Crimson. up we have pink, and I have this ultra mega hot pink from Funky Fingers, which is a Color Club brand, and this is sold at 5 and Below. This is my first Funky Fingers to try because I don't have a 5 and Below out here. I was able to go to one when I was in Kentucky, and I love that store. Man, that was a fun store. There's so much cool stuff there. So this one is called Pop Artist, and it's just an ultra hot pink, and I actually like this, you guys. I thought it was great. I've been hearing you guys tell me that Funky Fingers is a great brand, and I thought they did pretty good with this. I didn't have any application issues for like a matte neon. This doesn't get ultra matte. It just gets kind of more on the satin to flat side, and I thought it was really pretty. So it did really great in 2 coats. Let's go ahead and swatch it. So I'm going to answer the viewer question up first here today. So a lot of questions this week, you guys. Thank you for the questions. I read through a lot of questions, and I kept coming back to this one that really caught my eye right away because it meant I was going to need to do a little bit of research, and that was intriguing to me. So let me read it to you. GG, and I think it's Guga, says, Phoebe, could you explain what glass flecks are? That's the first question. Part 2 says, are they actually made of glass? And then part 3 says, also, have you heard whether or not Zoya is doing a Black Friday sale this year? So first off, let me talk about the Black Friday sale really quick while it's on my mind. If you follow me on Instagram, you will already have seen what their Black Friday sale is. I just posted it yesterday on Friday. And basically they're doing a 50% off sale, similar to like their Earth Day sale kind of thing, but they're doing free shipping for, I had this question for Canada. It is still applicable, but not the free shipping. International shipping, I guess, is separate, but you still can get the 50% off of your order. So Gigi, let's answer your question about glass flecks. So I actually did a little bit of research for this, and I'm going to reference a blog. I think you probably, most of you know this blog. It's called All Lacquered Up. And I do want to make sure you know that she states fairly clearly on this blog that this is not like dictionary version of what is a glass fleck. This is just her version of what it is after trying lots of things. Let me just tell you how she describes a glass fleck, and then we'll look at her example. So she says, to her, a glass fleck polish is a jelly-based, smooth glitter nail polish that's filled with crystal clear and or tonal glass-like particles. The base can be semi-sheer but buildable, and then she references certain polishes that they might build up, but sometimes they're more sheer. And then the first polish she lists as her example is China Glaze Ruby Pumps, which is a huge favorite of a lot of people. So she's saying Ruby Pumps, first off, is a glass fleck. So I just simply, first off, I took out my Ruby Pumps and I swatched it on a piece of paper so that I could get it laid really thin so I could see exactly what the particles in there are. Here's my paper. I actually have some piano chords and stuff on there. So anyway, my paper just shows the base, and I'll zoom you in here really quick. And if that doesn't get you good, I'll take a picture of it with my macro lens on my camera. So basically, it's as she describes it on that blog as tonally similar to the base, glass-like particles. But I think that the reason why they're thought to be of glass-like nature is just because they're so bright. She describes them as being kind of maybe translucent in quality, and I don't know if my Ruby Pumps here, which does have an old label on it, it looks super old school, is different than the one that she's talking about, but these particles don't look glass-like to me. They're just very bright, shiny particles. She talks about the China Glaze Summer Days collection being a glass fleck collection, and I do have 3 of those polishes. Aren't they pretty? And I have, here's my ruby pumps as well. So see, it's an older label. Well, that's far back, so you can't really see, but it is. So these 3 polishes, so by the definition on this website, they should be glass-like, almost maybe kind of translucent shimmers that are reflecting tonally similar colors. So I'm looking at these polishes in front of me, but then it also really helps to just spread it out really thinly on a piece of paper. My conclusion is that a glass fleck is just a very, very small dust of a glitter that's right between a glitter and a shimmer. It's so small, you guys, literally it just feels like dust. But it's a very bright, reflective surface. And these polishes, with the exception of Strawberry Fields, that one has a gold bright shimmer, but the other ones reflect a tonally similar shimmer. The green Watermelon Rind has a turquoise and green shimmer, and then the purple for Grape Juice has a silvered purple shimmer. As far as I know, I don't think that these particles are made out of glass. I see that on Ruby Pumps it does have a very small ingredients list, which I will have to look at under my macro lens because there's no way my eyeballs can see that. And I can look in there and see if by chance there's particles in there that are, you know, the same material that I don't think that they are, but I will look that up, and I'm gonna put a notation in here as to what I find. Okay, so let's move on. Next up we have a Julie G polish, and this one's called Sushi for 2, and I picked this up for about $2 at Rite Aid when they were having a 50% off sale. Yay, another 50% off sale. Yes, this is beautiful. You could do 2 coats on this, but I could see a little bit of streakiness, so I went for the 3rd. It's kind of a Crelly formula. It's squishy, but it still has enough white in it to give it the opacity that it has, but it's on the squishier side, which is I think why it needs the 3 coats. So I wasn't like crazy enough about this to say, oh, you have to go out and get this, but I did think that it was pretty. So yes, Sushi for 2, let's swatch it. Okay, so this next up polish I received from my friend Kim. Thank you, Kim. I am always lacking in yellows just because yellow and orange polish isn't made as much as other things, I don't feel like. So this one is from the Miracle Gel formula from Sally Hansen. I don't have a ton of these Miracle Gel polishes, but I like pretty much everything I've tried so far. Now this polish had to grow on me a little bit. The first time I wore it, I was like, what? Why is this polish so sheer? What's going on? And I was like, I don't know if I like this polish very much. Second time I wore it, I really liked it. The only drawback to this polish is you can still see some streakiness at 3 coats, which for a yellow can be kind of normal, and this is more of a jelly formula. So I think that was the only thing there. I was wondering to myself the whole time I was putting this on, man, if they just added a little bit more opacity to this, this would have just like kicked butt. But it was more of a jelly formula, so it gave you that really interesting squishy feeling. And with a color like this, can you guess what I was thinking while I was putting this on my nails the whole time? Squishy, yellowy orange. I was thinking this looks like an egg yolk. And that was one of the other things that when I first wore this, I thought, do I like this polish? This looks like egg yolks on my nails. But the second time, I was really, really digging it. So you guys know, I like yellow. So if you don't, you might really not like this shade because of the whole yolky kind of look. Anyway, this is called Short Cir-cute, and I feel like we may have talked about this before, and so I apologize if we have and it's been too recent. But I wanted to swatch it again. I thought it looked really interesting. And thank you to Kim for sending it to me. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, you guys. So pretty easy makeup today, you guys. I wanted to use my My Little Pony palette again before I just, did the thing I do often, which is use something once and then, especially if it's kind of like this where it seems like very, I don't know, like this doesn't feel like an everyday palette to me when I look at it, for me. And inside, it just doesn't have a lot of the shades that I think to use on a daily basis. But I was like, okay, I need to push myself to use this again and try some more of the shades. So no foundation today, just a little bit of concealer. I use the NARS Radiant Creamy. That's the one I like when I'm not doing a full face of foundation. And I have some highlighter on today, which is the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. This one's a really strong highlighter. But that's it for my face. And then I use this palette. Eyebrows and lashes, of course. So that takes every makeup look up a notch. But besides that, I was using this. So these do actually have names on the back. I've used this peachy one again as a transition. I wanted to go in with some pinks. And so I took this transition, the pink, or it's like a peachy one, and it's called Applejack, in my crease. And then I went in with the more rosy one over here called Flutterby. And then the more like purpley magenta here called Sky Dancer. And that's what's like all over my eye. And I tried to use this dark like gray here that has pink little glitters in it or something, and it was just a mess, like fallout all over me and wouldn't stick to my lid. So that one was a no for me. That one's called Princess Sparkle. So I went into my Modern Renaissance palette and took the dark, it's the top right brown anyway, to like deepen things up. So anyway, that's what's on my face with this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip on my lips, and this is called Schnookums. So that's what I did today. Okay, I have two lovely indies here for you in the green and the blue spots. So this first one is a green duochrome. It's shifting from, well, it's actually a multi-chrome, but all the colors you can see in the bottle, I couldn't really get them to show up on my nail. That's not to say that this polish isn't stunningly beautiful, but in the bottle you can see green to blue to purple, which is, I'm sure, what the pigment is that was put into this polish. On the nail, you mostly see the green with a little bit of blue, like on the tips, like a dark blue. This is from Envy Lacquer, by the way, and this is called What's Kraken. This was from the October polish pickup. So this polish isn't currently available, but I still like to swatch everything for you so you can get a look at the brand. This also has, I think there are little shreds of holographic pieces in there. I think it also has some light linear holographic, and it also has flakies in there that look like they're going from green to gold to pink. So a lot of cool stuff in here. This is silky and beautiful in 2 coats. Yeah, it's gorgeous, you guys. So let's swatch it. Next up, I have a painted polish for you, and I picked this one up at the indie shop, and this is called Mermaid Disco in Frisco. And there's so much I love about painted polish. The names are just one of the things. This is a beautiful blurple shade. I'm sticking in the blue spot because I feel like, I don't know. It's purple, but it's also kind of blue. Okay, so anyway, and it has all these glitters of different sizes in rainbow colors because it's kind of disco ball looking, and this is really beautiful. I really liked this best with nice juicy top coat. This gets opaque in 2 coats, and it's very beautiful. Really different from some other things that I've shown you from painted polish. A lot of the things I've tried from them are they're more very sparkly linear holographics, and they're 1 coat creams, but they also do these too. So let's go ahead and take a look at Mermaid Disco in Frisco. Okay, so we're going to talk really quickly about Moonshine Manny's Black Friday sales. We have to talk Black Friday again because this is the last chance I get to talk to you about that before Black Friday rolls around. And I hope you all have really fun, awesome plans with your family for next week, or with your friends, or maybe you're going on a little adventure. I don't know what you're doing, but if you have something up your sleeve, you should tell me in the comments. So Black Friday is next Friday, obviously, right? Moonshine Manny's actually launching its Black Friday sale at midnight on Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. So that will be, you know, you can go back across the continent, but for me here, it's going to be 9 p.m. It's going to be midnight Eastern Standard Time. So this time for this sale, I just want to talk you through it really quick. It's going to be a little bit different than our past sales. I'm actually just going to go into the website and I'm going to make all the prices of all the polishes reflect what they are with the sale, which is 30% off. For me, as a one-woman show, that's pretty much the best that I can do for you guys right now. So 30% off of everything, and the prices will already be marked down to that price. You don't have to use a special code to get these deals. The website is just going to already list them that way. And so you can still use your free shipping code. So if you aren't familiar with my brand, first of all, is Moonshine Manny. On my website, there's a banner at the top that says US shipping free. If it's $50 or over, you need to use the code free shipping, okay? So if you want to go ahead and get that 30% and the free shipping, go ahead and use the code free shipping, and then your order will reflect that. Also, I have another fun incentive for you guys. I decided to bring back all of last year's holiday collection, the Elfing Around collection. It's going to be all restocked for Black Friday so that you guys can pick any pieces up of those before the holidays, and so you'll find those all on the website. I've been talking about having a full restock of everything that I've sold in 2017. That's going to come in December. Specifically for Black Friday though, the Elfing Around collection will be there. One last surprise for you guys. I made a limited edition specifically for Black Friday mystery polish, and it's going to be generated into your order if you order more than $30 worth of product. So you're getting 30% off of your order. If you're in the US and you order over $50, you're getting free shipping, and anybody that orders over $30 receives a free mystery polish, which would retail for about $11 normally on my website. So you guys, those are all the Black Friday surprises. It's going to be midnight on Wednesday, and that's everything about Black Friday for Moonshine Manny. I will be posting a notice about that on Instagram and stuff probably tomorrow or on Monday, just reminding you of, you know, all the things that you can score on that deal. But yeah, that's it about Black Friday. Okay, you guys, so I have some more sheer polishes. I don't know what it was this week with sheer polishes, but yeah, I have a couple more for you. So this first one was kind of a mess. End product, it is so gorgeous, but while I was swatching, I was like, why is this polish so watery? It's an older polish. This is Essie St. Lucia Lilac, and I purchased it because that's Tim and I's dream bucket list vacation spot. We never did have a honeymoon, really. We've never been anywhere that interesting together, but one day we will go to St. Lucia. So that's why I purchased this, and it's a very beautiful, bright, white out lilac shade, but it's so sheer, and it doesn't make any sense why it's this sheer. It's almost like painting on my nails with water. But when I was patient enough on 3 coats, it's beautiful. But I could probably find you 3 or 4 more other shades just like this so that you don't have to deal with this kind of issue with the formula. It does have some very, like, barely there shimmer, but it's like the kind where you can't even really see it. I can see it in the bottle barely, but it's the kind that's all the way through the polish, so you can't see the particles. Anyway, let's swatch it at 3 coats. Next up, I have this polish Blackboard from Sinful Colors, and this is another one that needed 3 coats, which is strange for a matte polish from Sinful Colors to me. This is, it looks like it's going to be black, but it's actually gray. I needed 3 coats. This is called a demi matte, and that's exactly what it is. It's kind of more of a satin formula, just kind of flat, but it has still like a bouncy reflection off of it. I don't know. Anyway, I thought this is pretty. I wish that I didn't have to do as many coats to get this absolutely opaque for a black shade. That was kind of strange for me. So again, not really something that I'm like, oh yeah, go get this right now. So Tim said to me the other day, he's like, I have this really great idea. We need to be watching a Christmas movie every day from now until Christmas. And when he first said that to me, I was like, oh, really? Like, because I have all these other shows and like other things that I want to watch, and I just like have this tally in my brain of all the movies I want to see and all the shows I need to catch up with and all that stuff. And I was like, oh man, like now I have to watch all these movies I've seen before and holiday movies, and I don't know why, but the first time he said it, I was like total Scrooge. I was like, no. But I didn't actually say that. I was just what I was thinking in my head. And so then a few days go by and I was like, Tim, let's watch those movies, because I all of a sudden just like got super in the mood to get feeling very Christmassy. We haven't put up our tree yet, but probably soon. And so that's what we're going to do. We're watching a Christmas movie every day from now until Christmas, and I love it. It's right up my alley. So what's happening is he gets to pick a movie and then I get to pick one, and we go off and on so that neither, you know, one is feeling like they're having to watch a bunch of things that they don't want to watch. So it's been really nice. We have discovered, though, as we go along that a lot of Christmas movies pull at the heartstrings, and Tim's having a difficult time right now. He's definitely, this Christmas season is going to be rough for him. His mother passing away this year, and this is his first Christmas without her, and that has been really tough. So That might derail our ability to really watch all the movies that we had planned together. But I think I want to stick with it and watch them on my own, even if he's not quite up to it sometimes, because I'm really just like totally getting in the mood. The next one I'm going to watch is While You Were Sleeping. So it's not necessarily a Christmas movie, but it takes place during Christmas. You know what I mean? So you just get the feel of everything. But that movie, Sandra Bullock's dealing with the passing of her father, and so I felt like that would probably be a good one for me to watch on my own. So anyway, why don't you tell me in the comments what your favorite Christmas movie is, even if it's not like about Christmas, but it's during Christmas. Anyway, that's my little media report. Last up for you, I have the two polishes that I have on my nails. One is just on my thumb and the other is all over my nails. So first up we have Butter London Shambolic, and this glitter is so cool. It's this very bright kind of fuchsia plum glitter, and it has like a almost gritty looking charcoaly glitter in the base, but then it's against this beautiful bright fuchsia glitter, and it's just so pretty. You do need at least 3 coats to get coverage on this one, but it's too opaque to wear as a topper in my opinion. I've swatched it as a topper too, and I'll show you that, but I preferred it on its own. It also does have these larger fuchsia and like a rosy pink glitter in there too. So I love this. If you don't like messing around with glitters because they're too messy, this is one that's really messy because it has big glitters and very small glitters. But this is a throwback. We have swatched this before, but I really love this glitter, and I was looking for a glitter today, and this one was it. So, well, not today, this week. So yeah, let's go ahead and swatch Shambolic. Okay guys, so you need to prepare yourself. This next polish is one of my favorite polishes I've ever put on my nails. It's so interesting, and there's so much in this polish, and it's like my little precious because it's very small. This is an 11 milliliter polish. This is from Blush Lacquer, by the way, and this was another polish from the October polish pickup. And I knew instantly when I saw this that this was going to be bananas, and it really, really is. So this is called Not Your Average Seahorse, and this was inspired by a picture of a hippocampus. This polish is so cool because it has multi-chrome shimmer, is the very fine like dusting shimmer that has the same quality as a multi-chrome polish. So it's shifting between like 3 to 4 shades as you look at it, and it's in particles so you can see the little dots of it, okay? This one has so much of that dumped in it. It's going from like a rusty red to a gold to a green and maybe blue on the edges too. So much of it in it that it's just constantly shifting in the nail. Okay, so it also has this beautiful like cadet blue base. It has, I believe, some linear holographic in there. It has really, really bright fuchsia, purple, pink, gold flakies in there. Multi-chrome flakies again, okay? So it's just making your eye go in like this. It's everywhere. And what really makes a polish like this just look so astounding is because they've just put so much product in there. And all those products that I listed off are the expensive things to put in nail polish. I need 3 coats. Even though it's like using up the polish faster, I went for the 3rd coat because it really does just bring everything fully opaque. And the reason you can see all the components in here is because it's on the sheerer side. So I'm going for those 3 coats. This is just one of the coolest things ever I've put on my nails. So let's watch it. Okay guys, it's time to pick a winner for last week's Swatchfest. There were 194 comments. If you don't know what I'm doing, every week I have a giveaway, and I give away 6 random polishes from my stash. And if you didn't catch my video yesterday, I did a de-stash / my stash. We went over a whole Helmer drawer. It's polishes like that I'm pulling my polishes for my giveaway in. So I'm constantly trying to de-stash my collection, and I pull polishes and I stick them in giveaways for you guys. So they're all polishes that have only been swatched once, and they're great polishes. And so yeah, I have a giveaway every week. I pick one random person that comments in the comment section. In order to win this giveaway, you need to be subscribed, and you just need to leave me a comment, something about wanting to be entered into the giveaway. Just let me know that you want to enter the giveaway, and then I add up all these. So I'm using a random number generator. So we are gonna say our max number is 194, and then it generates me a number. And so I'm going to look through my comments here. I randomly choose to look from the top to the bottom, or the bottom to the top, and I count up to that number, and then I let you know who the winner is. So just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so another stipulation of the giveaway is you need to make sure that your subscriptions are public so that I can see if my winner is actually subscribed. Since you have to be subscribed to win, if you don't have your subscriptions public, I can't know whether or not you're following the rules. So I just had another person this week not have their subscriptions public. If you don't know how to do that, just Google it really quick. How do I make my subscriptions public on YouTube? It's just somewhere in the settings, okay? This person has only one name as their username. So my winner is Allie. Allie, you commented to me about your A+ polish being China Glaze Fresh Princess. So if that's you, Allie, please contact me. So what you do at this point if you're my winner. Yay for Allie, by the way, you guys. I've had lots and lots of winners over the years, so don't worry if you haven't won yet. So Allie, you need to go look in my description bar. My business email is listed there. Contact me. Let me know that you heard that you're my winner. That wraps up our giveaway portion, you guys, and that wraps up our video. So thank you for being here. I had such a fun time with you guys today. I really talked my whole voice out. I can hear I'm totally hoarse now. But I had such a fun time with you. I'm so excited for the holidays, you guys. And I mean, this whole time of year is just so perfect because we go Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I mean, it's just a dream come true. And then guess what? January is Tim's birthday, and then it's Honor's birthday. So much fun for me. All right, so anyway, you guys, yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending some of your time with me today, and let me know in the comments your Christmas movie. Enter the giveaway. Let me know what you did today during Swatchfest, what your A+ polish is. I really love you guys. Have a terrific rest of your weekend and a fabulous holiday week. We're going to be looking at some more things this week, so stop back on by. I love you guys so much. Don't forget about Black Friday. Moonshine Manny's website is always linked in the description bar below. Come check us out, you guys. Have a great day. I will see you back very soon. Bye!